Hey guys, what's up? It's me again, me Puppet, got another video for you today. Well, it seems like Joe Rogan, he got a cucaracha. Everybody is kinda happy about it because they hope he dies. He started taking random medicines that is not like FDA approved. Nobody is happy about that whole situation, which I can get. But hey, it seems like they hoped he died. Now, I'm not one to advocate what you have to do with your life, but it seems there's a lot of people that kinda know very well what is right for you. I don't know if you noticed, but Candace Owens, she is traveling a lot and she was trying to get a test, right? To be sure everything is okay. She mentioned that she travels a lot. She had tested like 50 times or in a very short period, and it's something like normal. And one time she said, can you just contact the clinic? I want to test myself. And I told her, no, we don't test people like you. I will cover that video, but I just want to focus on this one. It seems there's a lot of people that feel they know better what is good for you because they have the power. And if you don't believe me when I cover that video, and maybe after this one, you can see how condescending they can. They're like, I have the power over you. What are you talking about? Somebody, for example, he did not take the poke. He passed away. And then you have this left-leaning person, super happy. Caleb Wallace has died. Caleb Wallace is like super anti-vax or something, or anti-mask, but you get my point. Chihuahua killed him, left him with 3 children, a pregnant wife. He refused to mask, he refused to poke, because his mind was muddied by disinformation, denials of science, constant lies. He was 30 years old and now he's gone. I don't know what he has or whatever. But the way that you're talking, mentioning all the things that he's missing and bada bing, bada boom, it's like, look at how stupid you passed away. You left so many important things. I know better for you. Look, man, if you take the Pope and you pass away, I don't think nobody is going to write some huge Bible text just to prove a point, like looking at you, condescending you while you're under the ground, buried. I'm like, why? I don't see the point. If this lady knows everything, why don't you Google Lisa Shaw, presenter, dead due complication because of, oh my God, it's a one case. And they still advocate, hey man, don't be discouraged. You still need the shots. I mean, it's very good for you, but being on the same freaking page. Look in the description if you don't believe me. Here's another one. Fully vaccinated Southwest Airlines flight attendant Chihuahua is back again. I'm not saying that you don't have to take it, but you have to take it in consideration. But I do have a family member that took the shot and she had a blockage in her leg and she could not walk anymore. And everybody was panicking. The whole family of my wife here in Spain was like, I'm not taking that. There's even one family member that was so panicking and that he was like, yo man, I'm gonna take my own medicine, the chloroquine something or something like that I think Trump mentioned. And he started hanging around with his friend with cucaracha. And he's like, I didn't die. I'm like, yeah, you didn't die. You're right. I can't convince you. Unless maybe your sister dies by accident, then you will be convinced, or vice versa. Because I know a lot of people that want it, see something happen to a family member, and they're like, I don't want it anymore. A story is not gonna convince everybody, but an experience will. And I find it weird that nobody give those things I don't know, like I don't know how people consider leverage. I have the leverage, I have the information, why don't you believe me? Because you keep changing the information. It's a new virus, I know, but you can't convince me if you don't have the right information. And somebody shows me that thing that Arnold Schwarzenegger, oops, my bad, no, he said that I'm the expert in the gym. If I know what's good in the gym, you will listen to me, right? Says yes. And he was like, well, then if Mr. Fauci says something, we need to trust him, right? I'm like, yes, that is true. But if Fauci was switching about what is working on my body, just like you, when you're trying to train me, I will distrust you too. Because if you tell me, use that machine, you will get a lot of muscle. But later he tells me, I told you to use that because my son had the competition and he needed the official machine that you needed. But now that he's off, you can go. Do you really think I'm going to trust him again? Do you see what I'm trying to say? It's not the information, but it's how you handle it, as if you know everything and I have to trust you blindly. There comes a point somebody's like, you know what? I don't want to live like that.
So I got back from the road Saturday night, feeling very weary. I had a headache and I just felt just run down. And just to be cautious, I separated from my family, slept in a different part of the house. And throughout the night, I got fevers and sweats, and I knew what was going on. So I got up in the morning, got tested, and turns out I got COVID. So we immediately threw the kitchen sink at it. All kinds of meds, monoclonal antibodies, ivermectin, Z-Pak, prednisone, everything. And I also got an NAD drip and a vitamin drip, and I did that 3 days in a row. And so here we are on Wednesday, and I feel great. I really only had one bad day. Sunday sucked, but Monday was better. Tuesday felt better than Monday, and today I feel good. I actually feel pretty fucking good. That's the good news. The bad news is we have to move the Friday show in Nashville. It's going to move to Sunday, October 24th. So that will be the new Nashville date. My apologies to everyone. Obviously, there's nothing that I can control. It is what it is. Crazy times we're living in. But a wonderful, heartfelt thank you to modern medicine for pulling me out of this so quickly and easily. And my love to all of you. Thank you. Bye.
Am I advocating that you have to do this? No. I'm not advocating anything. Do not come at me, YouTube. I'm not saying anything. What just surprises me is how many people are like, did he have the poke? And I'm like, who cares? He already has it, right? Even if he didn't want to take it or not, because he had antibodies, because I think there was a period he did get it and he had to cancel a few shows of Joe Rogan. I do believe I remember something like that. So he might had it, he might still have antibodies, I don't know. But why do you care if he spoke or not? So he already has the defense. If you have the defense, you can't even poke anymore, by the way. You can't. You're not allowed to. For some odd, well, you're not allowed in Spain though. I have families right now that has the cucaracha, but he can't. He told me I have to wait. I says, okay. They just tell you to quarantine and that's it. Life is Gucci. And certain people are like, I don't understand why he's taking these medicines. He has access to... What do you mean you have access to them? If the price is too high, that's not his fault. I'm sure you can just try to buy them. If you just write those medicine on the internet, a bunch of people are trying to buy them right now. The argument that I see somebody says, well, the vermeticin or something like that, it's meant for dogs and something. I'm like, wait. If there are for dogs and somebody takes them, there is no cure for stupidity. Second, officially, most of your left-leaning pages are so happy that all the right-leaning people could die. Which I find one of the most disgusting thing. Well, let them take whatever they want to take and die. That's free tests on human being for the pharmaceutical company. They should be happy. I don't know. What do you want me to say? If I have the money to buy the thing that I assume is going to heal me, why am I not allowed to take it? Look, this is just me, but I don't think there's a cure for stupidity, and I'm not going to run after people that are just too stupid. I take care of my kids. That's my solution, right? So don't come with that mumbo jumbo. I find all these left-leaning people are finding these little details. His minions are gonna do what he does. How many people do you think in Spain are anti-vaxxer? A lot. Do they believe in the science? No. So left-leaning people, all the things that you say, don't take them, all these anti-vaxxers will take them. They're gonna take it, hang out with people with cucaracha. And once they hang out with them, they come to me like, well, guess what? I didn't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. Ha ha ha. I cured myself. I can't stop him. I can't convince a person. There are people that got the poke, see the effects of it in a negative way, and then they're like, I don't want it anymore and I will not advocate for it anymore. And vice versa. Other people are like, I don't want the poke. Somebody goes, eh. And they're like, oh, poke me every day. But now you have even poke medicines that are gonna come out. They're gonna give you maybe on a daily basis. I don't know. But there's gonna be other option because now we have this Mu version. Look, man, this thing is gonna mutate as if the flu didn't mutate. But now we are giving the cucaracha mutated version of the names and give it an identity. I mean, didn't they say you don't give name to the animal or you will get emotionally attached? Guess what? If they give this cucaracha always a gangster name like Ave Maria, of course, we're going to get emotionally attached to this because it's going to happen over and over. But I'm not officially focusing on them. I'm just focusing on the fact some people just want to tell you, hey man, I got something. I took some extra medicine to feel better because I want to move my show closer. Oh my God, how dare you say? I'm like, what? Dude. I mean, I know there are stupid people out there, but how far would you go to save these stupid people? I don't have time for that. I don't focus on the people. I focus on my kids. That's my responsibility. It's a free country. You can do whatever you want. And even if I understand how bad information can have very interesting consequences, but I'm surprised with all these people going on Twitter. Why are so many people stupid enough to take horse dewormers? Because the same stupid people listen to this effing idiot. And I'm like, wait a minute, lady. There are used for human beings also.
Next up, we have ivermectin, which is an anti-parasitic medication used in both humans and animals.
There's disinformation on both sides. But the fact that you feel all high and mighty and you talked on a grave about, hey, meat puppet, the black man that died and left 2 children, he had 1 eye. He told me that her mom passed away and motivated him to be stronger. And then his father passed away because of the cucaracha and he could not visit him and he felt so sad. So he was against the cucaracha. He didn't take the poke and now he passed away. What a freaking idiot. Why would you say something like that? I don't go after people that took the poke and no. Why? I just say, be careful. If you push something that people don't understand, usually if you don't push anymore, they won't even take it. But the fact that you try to stop them proves to them you're hiding something. Give me your phone. No, it's my phone. What? You have this in the phone? Nobody said that. I mean, that's the world that we're living in now. All I can say is, I don't judge the medicine right now that they're talking about. I'm just saying, I'm surprised how many people can have a pushback on something that both of us don't understand. But for some odd reason, because you're on the moral high ground, it does feels like you think you know better than me. And do not comment in this comment section and say I'm right-wing. I'm not right-wing. I'm just a guy that didn't have a proper family and I work hard to have a proper family. And I just care about my people. If you're gonna tell me that being that is right-wing, why the heck do you want me to be left-wing? I want a family. Left-wing people don't have family-oriented ideals that they sacrifice the whole nature and living expenses to their kids instead of trying to be an independent father, independent woman, entrepreneur. I don't freaking care about that. I just want to chill with my family. If I had the farm, I would be freaking happy. All my friends are leaving the big cities. They're done because they just want to have a normal life outside. Anyway, man, let me know what you guys think. I'm surprised there are a lot of people pushing. I would like to hear your guys' stories. What is your experience and everything? Because for me, I'm always at home. I don't take anything. Just be a little more responsible and just stop trying to prove people wrong. I'm not trying to not take the poke to prove people that I'm wrong. I just want more people to take the poke so I'm sure it's safe. That's it. If it's safe, I will take it. Once I need to travel, I will take it. But before that, and I'm at home, I'm just gonna chill and watch the news. Anyway, like, ding 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 the bell, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Peace.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde, kush, hash, purple, skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, jam, turloqueta, verdeta, welcome. Debido a mi a tu iniciativa, padrei ku indica, e também que sum sativa. Te ainda no que acepta ku eta medicina, Bob di nang di eta causa rebeldia. Cooking, ainda sa kimi kemen.